Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, gender. Countdown initiated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So whatever you give your attention to must flourish. So instead of fighting against, this is sometimes the problem with quote unquote how we practice prayer by way of religion. The more we say, but God, heal my ... God, heal my ... Where's that coming from? What is the underlying thing on the inside? All the while your mouth is saying heal, but on the inside, you're saying, I am sick. And whatever you declare yourself to be, scripture says, let the weak say what? I am strong. You already know that you're weak. You know this. But he's saying to you, I don't care what you know. What do you want to be? So that's why you say, I am ... So when you begin to declare I am, or whatever that thing is you want it to be at the end, you fill in the blank. When you begin to declare I am, instead of, but help me, Lord, where is that coming from? To beg and to grovel would indicate weakness. And as within, so without. When you grovel and you beg, you're easily stepped upon. Because it's the position that you have assumed. As within, so without. So when you hear scripture tell you, let the weak say, I am strong, what does strength look like? Does strength look like muscles? Do you need muscles for the thing you're trying to do? What does strength look like? Begin to see what strength looks like. Remember, because now it's masculine, right? It's inside of you. It's inside. But you will have to embody it because that which is masculine becomes feminine by way of its expression. It moves. It is polarity. It moves. So when you say, I am strong, and here's what strength looks like. I am healthy, and here's what health looks like. What have you done? You've just changed. Literally, you have changed. When I say literally, that's exactly what I mean. Because remember, the body has to register. So if you are constantly seeing what healthy looks like, for instance, if you can't run up the stairs, but you pretend you're a dancer, right? This is how you do it to help yourself out here. You pretend you are a dancer. What does a dancer do? The dancer is always in front of the mirror, moving and shaking. The dancer is always watching themselves act. So you have to do the thing in your mind's eye. And when you do that thing in your mind's eye, neurologically inside of your brain, you are firing the neurons that are there, and they are rewiring themselves towards health. Because that is what you're looking at. Now, for instance, if you don't believe me, go back to the story of Jacob and Laban. I've told you this before, and we're going to close with this one. I've told you this before. Laban told Jacob, Laban, son of a gun. He told Jacob, listen, you can have all the weak and sickly stuff and the spotted livestock. You can have all of those. And Jacob, being the smart one, because this is how you apply principle in your life. This is how you apply scripture. He was like, spotted, right? He used the principle of correspondence, as within, so without. How so? Well, he gave the livestock something to look at, spotted things. So he had to get their attention focused in a particular place, which is the spots, so that as they see the spots within, they will reproduce the spots on the outside. But they weren't weak and sickly, though. Oh, he only bred the strong and the robust. Yeah? Oh, he sure did. because he knew that which is within is what will come out. So you pick the strong and you tell them, okay, here's what I want you to have within yourself. Put your attention here on these spots. Focus on these spots, because that's what you will become. That's what the story means. So, to apply it now in your everyday life, turn your attention upon the desired spots. And you do not remove your attention. You keep it there because you know one thing, because you don't have to hope, do you? You don't have to hope. You just need to know that what I have within is what I will express on the outside. So let me focus on getting this thing on the inside. And as the dancer, get the steps down, which means what? It means to rehearse that which you would be doing in reality. Rehearse it. What would you be speaking like? What would you be walking like? What would you be talking like? How would you drive your car? How would you walk into work? You would do all of those things in a particular way if you were the man or the woman you wanted to be. And so you just do it and do it and do it just like the dancer. Get your steps down. You practice and you do it deliberately, invoking, because it's already there. It's already at work. The principle of correspondence is already at work. You are just lining up what you want on the inside, because you know that which is within is what will show itself on the outside. So you see, do you have to beg? No. You just got to get the vision in your mind's eye. What is it that you want to become? What would you be doing that shows you you are it? So you see, my beautiful friends, that is truly how one prays. By turning the focus upon that which one wants to experience. You want to experience health? You want to experience wealth? Well, then you can't keep saying things like, I can't afford that. But that is what you truly believe. So that's what's within you. So as within, so without. So how do you change? What would you be doing if you paid your bills on time and in full? If you listen, if you are paying your bills on time and in full, it means something. It means you don't lack nothing. So how would it make you feel to know that you paid your bills on time and in full? Whew, you would feel a sense of relief. So begin to feel your relief. Because that's the beautiful thing. You can feel relief over and over and over again. As within, so without. And now you begin to literally rewire your brain towards relief. And all of the things that match relief is what you will experience. Why sometimes religious folks are just miserable because they do not understand where they are focused upon. Anyway, let me stop, because if I don't, Little Bit's gonna crow some more, and that's my cue to get up and feed me, mother. And I gotta go make sure that Lady and Chicoletta are doing fine. And Chicoletta, I think it's a girl, I don't know, because it's so small. Little tiny Chicoletta is 1 week old today. Hello? Chicoletta is 1 week old. If you're on Fanbase, you can see Chicoletta because she's in my PTR. Mm-hmm. She's 1 week old, y'all. I am watching Polarity at work. Took 21 days for Lady to sit on that egg. 21 days. Longest 21 days of my life. Waiting for this little chick to emerge. But there was the stage of Polarity. Now she's in another stage. And pretty soon she will move to another stage. See? We all go through polarity, my friends. So deliberately begin to practice the principles. And sometimes it may seem uncaring when I say, I don't care what you're going through. Do you know why not? Not because I'm heartless, but because what you're going through is an effect. And every effect has its cause. So if at present the effect you are experiencing is unsatisfactory, then choose a different effect, thereby the corresponding cause shall emerge. That's why I say I don't care. Not because I'm unfeeling, but because I know that every cause has its effect. And I know the way the law works. See? So you can do it. You can do it. Listen, I love you guys. I truly do. I truly love you. And that is why I get up every morning and tell you, apply the principles. Now, what are they? Mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender. Now, if you're like Oracle Treehouse, you are drawn to mentalism. The all is mind. The universe is a mental creation. That's her favorite one. So, because it's her favorite one, she lives all of them at exactly the same time. I don't really have a favorite one. Some people love cause and effect. But the funny thing is this, when you have a favorite one, you've done all of them at the same time. So just pick one and practice living by that one. As within, so without. What feeling I got within today? What feeling do I have within me today? Man, that was yesterday. I'm driving on the street, minding my own business. This woman next to me in the RAV4. Now, she was behind me at the light. And I can see the reflection of whoever the passenger is. I can see them. And let me tell you something. As in Beijing, we would say, she face set up like rain. She was vexed. Listen, she moat push up, huh? Meaning she was angry. I don't know what she was angry about. But I just knew she looked vexed. And I said to myself, girl, with that double chin, you should smile because it will go away. That is what I said. Don't you come from me. Because it was really obvious in my rearview mirror. And I'm like, look, stop frowning and fretting so much and your face would look good. But you know what? That's what I said. So anyway, I'm watching them drive. And I knew she's angry. And I said, let me see how this is going to go. How this is going to play out. So she sped up. But here's the problem with a lack of confidence when you're behind the wheel. She was timid to pass. And because she was timid to pass, she almost hit the person next to her because she didn't shoulder check. Listen, it could only have gone one way. You have to have confidence when you do things. And I'm just watching this unfold, and I was like, oh, Lord. I said, whoo, girl, you better slow down. You can't be having that kind of insecurity. I want to be fast, too. No, you're going to hurt yourself or somebody else. But if you watch long enough, you'll see people. But don't get caught up. Don't be busy seeing the speck in somebody else's eye and missing the plank in your own. That's what I tell myself on a daily basis. I said, girl, you can look outside all you want, but you better check yourself. That's what I do. Because as within, so without. Right? Anywho, I love you. And according to YouTube, I have been yattering on for 56 minutes and 43. Countdown initiated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love you. And I will see you tomorrow if you want to spend some time with us, that is. I don't know what we're talking about tomorrow yet. It'll come to me. It always does. Because I ask, and ask and you shall receive. So, I know it will come. You know, it will come. And I'll see you right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Fanbase, and TikTok. We coming, don't fret. We coming TikTok. I can do TikTok on my phone, but I can't stream through Restream on my TikTok just yet. But we will get there. I forget how many more days. But this is where we'll be. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Lil Bit, Lady, and Chickaletta. because my creativity knows no bounds. I'm just gonna go and fuss with her now, as Get It Chick would say. Who's fussing with your soul today? I'm gonna go fuss with my chickens, because they're cute. And yes, they're inside the house. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I love you. I do. And if you have questions, you know where I'm at. Any one of these platforms or my LINKTREE, there's a little envelope on there. It's not the offering plate envelope at church. It's an email envelope. So don't be afraid to hit it, okay? Anyhow, parting is such a sweet sorrow. And last night I did a little bit of a memorial for Bob. He's one of my workmates. He passed away on Saturday. It was a little bit somber at work yesterday. It really was, because somebody else was filling his shift. And all I can remember is the last things I said to him. I said, Bob, you looking like the Backstreet Boys. Because of his new haircut, and he ran his hands through his hair, and he goes, well, you know, I'm young at heart. And so I did some hymns for Bob. I don't know what Bob believed. But I all know that at these trying times, we all want comfort. So I did some hymns of comfort. Because Bob may be gone from the physical realm, but don't get it twisted. Bob is aware of where he is now. I don't know where that is, but I know he does. He's aware. He can't not be. Principle of mentalism is always at work. And can Bob hear me? He doesn't have ears, but he knows. Because he is of one and the same awareness. So for anyone who's lost someone, whether it be family, friend, pet, we are all one. And should you just open up your heart to send a heartfelt I love you, they get the message and they respond. Well, you'll feel it. You'll feel it. I love you. Peace out, everybody. Jesse Ren is in the house, baby. Jesse Ren. I just was in the chat. Summer Rose is in the house. Well, anyhow, y'all know where to catch the replay. Hey, speaking of replay, I don't see Flo Smiles. Is the app apping, or is Flo Smiles not here? I don't know. But Flo Smiles will get y'all caught up, don't you fret. And if you have a question or a topic, slide into my DMs and let me know. And we'll touch on it, okay? All right, y'alls. Mwah.